Okay, so the other thing I got was this really cool. I don't know how well you can see it. I hope I didn't break it. Ah! Hey, Joy Chasers! It's Dr. Naima Johnston-Bush from The Refreshing Life with Naima, and I'm coming to you today with a haul from my Etsy shop. As many of you know, I sell vintage items on Etsy, and it's been a while since I have really focused on my Etsy shop. I kind of bumped it down to hobby status in 2019 because once we left Florida and moved out to this itty bitty town, it's been really hard to find estate sales and great stores to go to and garage sales. It's just not like how it was in Florida. And Etsy has had a lot of changes. I actually thought about quitting Etsy for a while because they've had a lot of changes in their SEO and in how they're marketing things. And I found that my sales, I went from selling about 2 items a week to like selling hardly nothing. And I had the worst Christmas ever on Etsy. I think I sold a total of like 3 items for the entire Christmas season. And when I was living in Jacksonville, Florida, I was making between almost like $400 at Christmas in sales. And so, going from 2 sales a week and then going into the Christmas sale season and then making lots and lots of money, enough to cover all the Christmas gifts I wanted to buy and have a little more to replenish my stock, was very difficult. And with everything that has been going on in our lives and how busy we are, if you've checked out any of the vlogs and you've seen how the ministry has been growing and the work that my husband is doing and how I'm helping him and the church work that I'm involved in, it really has not taken a priority. But I found that I really missed getting out and looking for bargains and deals. I really missed it. It was kind of like relaxing and soothing for me, and I didn't realize how much of a stress reliever it was. So the fun part for me isn't the actual selling on Etsy, it's the finding the stuff and listing my finds. And so what I decided to do was a couple of things. And this has helped my sales. I've bumped back up to about 2 sales a week. Last week I had 3 sales actually. And I'm going to start I'm going to learn this year how to show you how I'm doing in my shop. But I haven't really made a lot of money because I haven't figured it out quite yet. I need to do some more research. But I found that I sell more when, one, I'm offering a sale. And so I've been offering these deep discounts, these like 30 and 40% sales. And so maybe I need to bump back and go to just like a 10% sale and see if that helps. But it seems that when I'm running a sale, I get a lot more traction. I get a lot more visibility in the Etsy searches. And when I offer free shipping. And so I've started to offer free shipping on a lot of the smaller things and tweaking my prices to make up the difference for that free shipping. And I haven't quite figured it out so that I'm making a profit right now. I've made a little bit of a profit, but it's been a very small one compared to what I've made in the past. And then trying to figure out how Etsy is doing things now, because I really need to take some time and do some research, because now they're taking the fees out and they're charging you for the shipping, and they weren't doing that before. And so anyway, but I got a message from one of my good mama friends here in Leesville, and she said they were having an estate sale, and they hardly ever have estate sales in this itty bitty town. And so she picked me up. Her and her husband Klaus picked me up on Saturday, and we went out to an estate sale. This woman, they said that she used to entertain and she used to have these huge parties. I mean, she had so much stuff. I'm talking like six. Now, we went on Saturday and it had started on Friday, and they were saying you should have been here on Friday and seen all the stuff that was going out of the house. But I mean, she had, like, when we got there was like 5 and 6 sets of china left. I mean, full set, like 40-piece china sets. And it was expensive stuff, Limoges and Lennox and some stuff I never heard of. But it was like $200-300 china sets, French china. And she had big hutch cabinets, and she had all of these like fancy Tupperware pitchers, and she had all this linen, like, tablecloths and table mats and multiple Christmas trees and placemats. She had Dresden roses, which I had no idea what that was until I looked it up. She had Hummels. She had so much stuff, but all the jewelry, she must have had some great jewelry because all the jewelry was gone by the time we got there Saturday, and we got there Saturday about 9:30 in the morning. But I did find a couple of great things, and I'm going to show you what I got. Now, I am a big fan of Pimpernel coasters. And these always sell really good for me. I have sold every single Pimpernel coaster I have ever bought, I have sold. And these, I went back. I went with Gail and Klaus, and then John and I went back in the afternoon, and I'll tell you why in a little bit, because there's always a story. And I've got a little bit of footage, and I'll pop that in so you can see what it looks like. But when we went in the morning with Gail and Klaus, let me show you the Pimpernel coasters I got. I got these Pimpernel coasters, and they were $2. And Pimpernel, you can usually get, when they're in good condition, you can get anywhere between, I've gotten between $12.99 and $19 for these. And these are like scenes from, this is Warwick Castle, I guess scenes from the Tower of London, from the United Kingdom. They're scenes from the United Kingdom. That's Windsor Castle. And this is Leeds Castle. So there are 6 here. They're in good condition. They are used, but they're in good condition. There's a little bit of wear, but I'm going to probably sell these for about $12.99. I have half the box. I don't know where the top is, but I have half the box, and I paid $2 for these. Now, the thing, I spent like a total of like $11 because it was 25% off when we went. Then I found this vintage Lennox holiday server, and it says I paid $6, but I didn't because it was 25% off. And this was the most expensive thing I bought, and I was so excited when I found it. I thought it was so gorgeous, and of course, I was showing it to John, and he dropped it and cracked it right there. It's not broken, but it is cracked. And so I was going to sell it for $19.99 because that's about what I saw them going for. And now I'm going to have to sell it probably for about $14.99 because of the crack, maybe $12.99, maybe $9.99 if I want to move it. So was excited about that, and then my husband dropped it. But I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm going to tell you how he made up for it. Oh, my favorite thing that I found was these Deco Christmas. I don't know what it was, but these coasters, these Art Deco coasters, they're vintage. I sold some coasters one time, and they were like, I sold them for like $30. I don't remember what they were, but they were some vintage gold coasters. They were great. But these were also $2, and there's 8 coasters, and they're so pretty. And my Etsy rule is, would I use it in my own house? Yeah, in case I get stuck with it, would I use it in my own house? And I love these. And so these were $2. And then I found these, and I thought, I know these are vintage. These German vocabulary cards, they were originally $2.95. Now, y'all know who go to school, this kind of stuff is like probably $49, $59. But they're German vocabulary cards. They were made in Dayton, Ohio, Springfield, Ohio area. I used to live in Dayton, right outside of Springfield, so I was excited about that. Went to Springfield all the time. And it appears there's 1,000 cards in the set. It looks like they weren't even, I don't want to tilt it too far and then all the cards fall out. But it looks like, they haven't even been used. Maybe they were used a little bit, but I don't know. But they got the words like that. So, and I think they were alphabetical. I might have just messed it up. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. But anyway, so it's like 1,000 of these cards, and I paid $2 for them. Well, like I said, this is what they said I paid $2, but these were all the 4 items I just showed you were 25% off. And hold on a minute, I'm gonna show you what else I got. Okay, so this was also marked at $2. I don't know how well you can see it. But this is a Japanese carved cork diorama, and they're very collectible, I guess. They go for, I saw on Etsy, they go for about, oh, I didn't tell you what I was going to sell some of this stuff for, did I? Well, okay. These, I saw these on sale for like between $29 and $400. And so this one, about this size, I'm going to sell it for $39, and I'm going to offer free shipping on it. And then these German cards that I showed you. Ooh, I'm about to drop stuff. I don't know. I got the dropsies today. These German cards, I saw these online. They were selling for, let's see. I saw them for like $19, $29.99. $19.99. So I'll probably sell these for $19.99. And then those Art Deco coasters, the one that were so pretty, I saw those. Those are actually Duracite Deco coasters by Colony, and they're acrylic, and I'm going to sell mine for $24. I saw them for a little bit more than that, but I'm going to sell mine for $24. So that was the first part of the haul. But the entire time we were there at the place, they had this blue china, and I just so fell in love with it. I mean, it probably had 40 or 50 pieces. It was gorgeous. And I said to Klaus, Gail's husband, I was like, what would I do with that? Gail said, you'll have to buy something to put it in. And Klaus was like, yeah, like this right here. And they had a big hutch. You know, the hutch was like $250, but it was gorgeous, like, you know, cherry wood. And I was like, yeah, but there was no price on it, but I knew it was probably like a couple $100. And even with 25% off, it was way out of my budget because it would have been just something I wanted to have. And so I left it. And then I came home, and John and I went to lunch, and I was telling him about what I had bought. And those items that I just showed you, those 5 items at 25% off, was a total of $11. And I'll probably make about $200 off of them after it's all said and done. Yeah, 30 or 60, 90. Oh, maybe about $160, which is still great, you know, for $11 investment. Anyway, John said, let's go back and let's take a look at it. And I knew that meant that he was going to buy it for me if, you know, if it wasn't too outrageous. And so we went back and it was gone. Wah, wah, wah. I was so sad that it was gone. But, you know, it was beautiful that he wanted to get it for me. So we looked around again to see, because now everything was 50% off because it was after lunch and it was the last day. And I found these Pimpernel coasters. They're so pretty. They have like flowers on them, and they were 50% off. They had been marked at $2. So I only paid $1 for these, and I'm going to probably sell these for $16.99. They're in excellent condition, no stains, no spots. They've got the original tags on the back. It doesn't look like she used them much, but they are so pretty. So we're going to sell these Pimpernel coasters for probably $14, $16.99. And then, okay, remember I told you he broke my Lennox thing, and I was kind of mad. So he picked something up, and I said, what is that you got there? And he said, oh, I got this for you to sell. I think it'd be good for you to sell. It was originally marked at $4, and so we got it for $2. And it was an oyster shuckers kit from the Charles Case Company of East Hampton, Connecticut. And I remember thinking, what the heck is that? You know, what am I going to do with an oyster shucking kit? And it's vintage. It has the original paperwork in it. I don't know if she used it. It's still boxed. I mean, I don't even know if she used it. It has the knife, the oyster shucker knife, and then you put the oysters in this little box. And you put the oyster in there, and you clamp it down, and you hold it, and then you shuck it. I looked this thing up. These things going for like $40. Yeah, so I guess after all of this is over, I will make about $200. These things are going between $40 and $200, and I was so geeked because, you know, like I said, he cracked my Lennox thing, but then he found this, and if I sell it for $40, I think I can forgive him. So that was the haul in the middle of the country, and we were in the middle of the country because across the street there was a farm. I guess it was a farm. I don't know. Across the street, there was a house and they had donkeys in the yard. I will put the video inside. Donkeys. This cardboard on this has got me all turned around. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Okay. That's so cute. They'll go good in my blog. Okay, so now that you've seen the donkeys, part 2 of this haul is a good friend of mine named Crystal had a box of stuff. I don't remember exactly where she said she'd gotten the box from, but she had this box of vintage items that I think somebody had given her. She was cleaning out a house, and the lady just gave her a box and told her to take it to Goodwill or to do whatever with that she wanted with it. And so she wound up giving the box to me. I wound up going through the box. Some of the stuff, of course, I couldn't use, but some of the stuff I could use. And so all of the stuff that I'm about to show you, I didn't pay anything for. Thanks, Crystal. And I've done some research, and we'll see what we have. So the first thing we have is little vintage kitty. People love these little kitties. Back here, he's got some ink, and he's spilling it. He may have been broken, or there may have been something else there, or that might just be, it doesn't feel broken. I don't know. I'm going to take a picture of it when I listed those so people can see it. But these kinds of little knickknacks sell well for me. It's not marked or anything, but from the look of it, you can tell it's an older piece. And so I'm going to sell that for $9.99. The next thing that Crystal gave me, I'd never seen anything like it before. It's called a Bilbo card. It's and you can actually mail it as a postcard. It's vintage. It's from either the late 70s or the early 80s. It's made in West Germany. And anytime you see something marked West Germany, you know that it's vintage, because that means it was created before the Berlin Wall came down. And that was more than 20 years ago. And it has the original paperwork inside. And it looks like this. It's actually a porcelain it's a porcelain postcard. And so you write on the back and then you mail it in the box. But they're also good for wall hangings or collectibles. I saw these and they were going for about $14.99 online. So I'll probably sell it for about $14.99, maybe $16.99, and offer free shipping, because Free shipping gets it every time. Then she gave me in the box this Precious Moments. And I've got Precious Moments stuff up in my shop now that hasn't sold. But I have sold some Precious Moments items. And let me be careful. I don't want to break nothing. I haven't seen this one. I can't find it online. But it is, oh. Well, that would explain it. It's in the wrong box. This is from 1998, and it's The Ascension of Jesus. And it's really cute. It has a little cross and two little kids, and there's Jesus, and then the scripture there. It's really beautiful, but the reason why I couldn't find it, it's 1998, is because I was looking at the back and I was using the numbers off the back. I mean, I looked at this stuff, but it was a while ago. I haven't taken pictures or anything. This, of course, is UNESCO, but the box it's in says it's the Story of Baby Moses Bible plaque, and that's not what it is. It's this Ascension of Jesus. And so I need to do some research and see what I can find. Precious Moments are not, they're collectible, but there's so many on the market that a lot of times, unless you have a rare one that a lot of people loved, they don't sell the best. The most expensive one I sold was of a Native American little boy and a pilgrim, and it was called The First Thanksgiving, and they were sharing a drumstick. And I think I sold that one for $29.99. So I'm going to do some research on this one. I had originally thought that I was going to sell it for, I got my notes. That's what I'm looking at. I think I was going to sell it for $20, $19.99, but we'll see. We'll take a look and we'll see. So what else did she give me? She gave me a ton of stuff. She gave me these porcelain. It's a set of two. They're Chinese porcelain trinket eggs. They're hinged. They open. You can put a tea light inside, or you can put trinkets inside. They're very pretty. They're blue and white. I saw these. They were selling online for, they're not made by anybody special. I mean, they were just in a plain box when she gave it to me. I mean, they may have been, but $29.99. They were selling for $33, I think, and I try to sell mine for a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to put these up at $29.99 for the set of two. I think it was one for $14, something like that. I don't remember. The other thing that was in the box that Crystal gave me was this. It's a Cornerstone Creation miniature teapot from 1998-99. So it's just squeaking in at vintage. It's in excellent condition. No chips, no breaks, no cracks, no crazing. Let's try to keep it that way. It's really pretty. Has purple roses on the front. And so I will probably put this up for, let's see, did I write down? They were going online. There was a bunch online. They were white miniature teapots. So they were going online on eBay. I saw them for $12.99. So I'm going to put it up for $19.99 and then probably do free shipping, which means I'll probably walk away with a profit of about $14, which I think is good because I didn't pay anything for it. Also in the box, I would keep it, but I don't have any orange in my house, was this really funky kind of orange glass lamp. I don't know anything about it, but if anybody watching does and they want to share, it's not marked or anything, let me know. I'm assuming it's vintage because it came with a bunch of vintage items. Everything in the box was vintage. And it kind of looks like, some kind of glass, decorative glass that was made. Usually, see, it's even decorated on the bottom. Usually when things are newer, they don't have the decorative touches on the bottom. It's just like a flat piece of glass because, that's cheaper to do. So I'm going to put this up for $29.99 and probably do free shipping on it. It's over 13 ounces, so it'll probably priority ship for $11, and I'll walk away with a good profit on that. The other thing that I found in the box was this. It's from the 80s, 90s, the early 90s, I think. This porcelain Serenity Prayer Cross. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There's more to that prayer, and I cannot remember it right now. Something about taking this sinful world as it is and not as I would have it to be, knowing that I'll live supremely happy with you in the next life, you meaning the Lord, and being reasonably happy in this one. Look it up. It's great. But I'm probably going to sell that for $19.99. So that makes a cool gift for people who are in recovery, people who need to remember to let go. If you're looking for a gift, or if you're familiar with Celebrate Recovery for your Celebrate Recovery leaders, that makes a good gift. And this lady must have really, the Serenity Prayer and surrendering must have been really important, because I also got this vintage little tray that I'm going to sell for $4.99. Maybe $6.99 and offer free shipping. It's very tiny, but it has the Serenity Prayer, the first part of the Serenity Prayer on it as well. And you can use it as a little trinket dish. And if nobody buys it, then I will use it to keep like my wedding rings and stuff on, because I take those off at night. One more thing. I think this is the last thing. There's two things. One more thing. This was also in there, and I took it out of the box. I don't know how well you can see it, and I can't really tip it over. It's a miniature tea set with some angels, and they're having tea on a cloud. This thing is kind of crazy because the angels' heads come off, and at first I thought it was broken, but it's got this groove back here. So it slides right in, and I don't know. I might glue it, and then if I do glue it, I will disclose that. But I was thinking about selling this for $16.99, because see, then this one's head doesn't come off, so I don't know if that's a repair, but this one's head comes off. So, but it has that groove back there, like it's just supposed to slide in, and it does slide in. It slides in perfectly. I don't know. It's real odd. But these are miniature tea sets, collectibles. I saw them online. Didn't tell me who they were by. They're resin, and there's another little plate and a little teacup. And the other little plate. And then this is the cloud, and it's from 1994. Popular Imports, 1994. So I don't know that's what that's about. But the last thing I found is, a couple Christmases ago, my husband, I'm trying to move something. My husband gave me a record player for Christmas, and it didn't work. And we got here, and we gave it to a friend, and now it works. And so I've been playing records. I've been going through my old record collections and playing records. And I found this one, Mickey's Christmas Carol. I don't want this, but somebody else may really enjoy it. And I'm pretty sure it plays, doesn't have a lot of scratches. It's, it looks like I played it. I don't think I played it at all. I mean, there's like no scratches on it. It don't look. Looks like it's in mint condition. Maybe I will play it before I put it up, but I'm probably going to sell it for $16.99. So, and there's songs on here. There is a magnificent full color illustrated book. That is not in here. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. There is a magnificent illustrated full color book in here. So, yeah. So I'm gonna sell this with the rest of this stuff. So now I have to take pictures of it all, and that'll take me a while because it's February, and February, well, it'll probably be March by the time you see all of this. But it'll be, February is my busiest month. So if you saw anything at all that you liked, shoot me a note, and maybe we can make an arrangement and I can ship it directly to you. You don't even have to go through Etsy, but just hit me up, or you can visit the Etsy shop. The link is in the comments below. So if you enjoyed this haul video, you saw the donkeys, all the good stuff I found, I've decided that once a month I'm gonna go out, and if that means taking a trip to New Orleans, which is about 3.5 hours away, or maybe to Lafayette, which is 2 hours away, to dig through some old, thrift stores and go to a couple of garage sales. The weather is starting to warm up here. It's February and it's 72 today. I know the rest of the country is in this really weird polar vortex. But I remember when we first moved here, it was chilly, but by the middle of March, we were in the 60s, in the upper 60s by daybreak, and we stayed there, and then the summer was unbearable. So yeah, if you see anything you like, let me know, and there'll definitely be more Etsy videos coming your way. I definitely will be learning this year, I promise, on how to report my sales so you can see what I sold, and I'm putting that together for you with the voiceovers. And I think that's about it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know lots of people who like vintage items and want to shop my Etsy store, please share it. Leave us a comment below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can check out what we're doing next. All right. Thanks so much for watching. God bless. Happy Super Bowl Sunday.